I think the important thing to remember if you want to seek health advice but keep it on the down low, I think, is to make sure that you have some kind of support, because that's really important so that you don't rush into kind of decisions by yourself.
First of all, don't go to Google, because I had a swollen finger. I went to Google and they said I could have heart disease.
If you say, I have a headache, it'll probably tell you have a brain tumour, and you probably don't.
Just avoid the internet as a doctor, just at all costs.
The number one thing that I do is probably use my school nurse. It's probably the easiest way, but you can go to any kind of like GP or health professional and get advice, and it can be confidential.
Well, I know at our school there's a school nurse, and so you can always go to them, or even just go to your doctor by yourself. And they're in confidence. They don't, if you want them to, they won't tell your parents these things.
So if you are having health issues and you feel as though you need to keep it from your parents, maybe you could reevaluate that. Maybe, you know, you could sit down with your mum or dad and just say, hey, like, I'm not feeling great, and they will understand.
Family planning, they're good. They don't judge, they're there to talk to you. They're there to help you. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't go to them.
I think also don't outlie, you know, the chance of actually talking to your parents about it as well, because sometimes your parents can be incredibly wise when it comes to this stuff too.
If it's something more private that you feel embarrassed talking to them about, you know, they were teenagers once too. Like, I know that sounds terrible, and I shouldn't be advocating on the parents' side, but there's a probability that they will understand where you're coming from. And if they don't, you could say, hey, you were a teenager once too, and they can remember back to when they were young, and they'll probably have some sympathy for you.
If you don't want your parents to find out, presumably it's something to do sexually, I don't know, because I wouldn't tell my parents about that. So family planning, what is it, Healthline? One of those phone services. I don't know, there's so many options out there. You shouldn't have to be scared to talk to every single person.
If you need health advice, or you need to go to the doctor or something and you don't want your parents to find out about it, take a good friend and go to a local clinic, because they don't have to tell your parents anything. And you can just say, oh, we're just going to the mall or something. Just a little white lie that they don't really know, but it's not like a huge thing. So that you can go and do your own thing and not worry about what your parents will think about it.
I think, yeah, see a doctor, see a real person, because they actually can see and put it in context.
I have nothing to say there. Good answer.
Thank you.